Hey guys, it's me. It's Queen Osset Haru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, pass it on to somebody else who might want to check it out, and drop us a positive comment in the comment section. Also, don't forget, after every video, I read out a couple of my favorite comments. So stick around to the end of the video to see if maybe one of your comments was one of my favorites. Okay, so this is very interesting, guys. You guys know I'm in a bunch of different Aquarius groups. And it's really cool because I can survey them and ask them all kinds of questions and, things for asking Aquarius. And we have all kinds of discussions and stuff like that. Well, one of the members of one of the groups sent me something that was posted in the group. And she asked me if I would respond to it. What did I think about it? Because different Aquarius have responded to it. And she wanted to know what were my thoughts when I heard it. And since it was so interesting, I was like, I think I'll do a video about this. And that's how I'll respond because it's a lot to say. Now, let me read you what she sent. She sent this sentence, very simple sentence. It says, nobody truly knows you, Aquarius. So apparently a non-Aquarius sent this message and wanted to know how we felt about it. And when she sent it to me, I'm going to tell you all the first thing that came to my mind. I was like, we don't want you to. Mind your business, newsy. When you're dealing with an Aquarius, it's things on a need-to-know basis. And Aquarius will tell you, they will reveal more and more to you as they trust you. There's only one person in my life that really knows all of me, and that's my daughter. Everybody else gets some version of what they see during their interaction. But my thoughts and my feelings, I don't believe in keeping secrets. I'm not a secretive person. I keep other people's secrets because that's what they pay me for. But I don't keep any secrets of my own anymore because I got in trouble with secrets. Secrets get you in trouble. It's always best to stay away from them whenever possible. Because most things, almost everything will eventually come to light. And you'll be sitting there holding some secret. I know people that are holding very deep secrets, such as one of my clients was telling me how her husband thought he was her son's father, but he's not. And she knew this for years and years and years. And it wasn't until something happened and they ended up having to get a blood test or transfusion or something with blood. And that's how he found out. And they stayed together and ended up having another child that is actually his. But the point of the matter was, some people are holding really deep secrets. And I don't do secrets. But my feelings and my thoughts are my own. So I will share them as I see fit. And sometimes people get angry at the Aquarius about that, especially when they're in different types of relationships. Like, for example, this one girl was saying to me, she's been seeing this Aquarius off and on for 6 months, and she knows nothing about him. She was like, I know nothing about him. He's always talking, she said, which cracked me up. She said, he's always talking, but I know nothing about him. And I was like, that's very Aquarius. That is very Aquarius. We will be friendly and talk you to death and not really say anything about us because we're so knowledgeable about other things that we can talk about other things, external things, for months. For months and months and months before we start getting into our thoughts, our feelings, and what's inside of us. It's not easy for all of us to go there too, so some of us purposely avoid it. But when I read that, nobody truly knows you, Aquarius, I was like, you know what you need to know. You need to know what you know right now. And as you get more trust, as you gain more time, as I, really decide I'm going to invest in us, that's when you will know more about the Aquarius. So if you're sitting there thinking to yourself, I don't really know nothing about my Aquarius, honestly, that's because your Aquarius doesn't trust you yet. That could change. And sometimes it takes a while, because some people will tell me this, it's been 12 months, it's been 18 months, and my Aquarius still isn't really opening up. And I'm like, sometimes it does take an Aquarius a while, because some of us purposely compartmentalize and hide and tuck a lot of things that we don't want to discuss or deal with or address. Some of us haven't even processed them ourselves, and you want us to tell you? How am I going to tell you when I haven't processed it? So I noticed this happens a lot with people, and some people get very irritated with the Aquarius. Some people break up with the Aquarius because of this. And I don't get angry with them about it. I don't tell them no different, because I feel like if that's something you do not want to deal with, don't. Don't do it. If it's important to you that your lover is open about their every thought and feeling and really lets you in and talks about everything immediately, then you need not be with that person. That's not the person for you. If your Aquarius is in 6 months, 12 months, 18 months deep, and they're still not really revealing themselves, then that's not the relationship for you. Why did you hang on for 18 months knowing that this isn't the person? They weren't behaving or sharing the way that you wanted them to. You set yourself up for disaster with that one, because you never know if and when it's going to happen. So nobody truly knows an Aquarius. I ain't gonna say nobody. Some people do. People that we really do trust, people that we're really close to. It's probably not that many people, 9 times out of 10. Depends on their moon sign and their rising. But 9 times out of 10, the typical Aquarius, maybe 1 or 2 people really know us. Like really know us, our motivations, our thoughts, our feelings, like really deeply is in our psyche. And those are usually like our, somebody really close to us. I think my best friend knows me. She knows me pretty well. My daughter knows me, my brother knows me, oddly enough, because I don't spend a lot of time with him, but he still knows me. I think because he, has been a part of my life. He knew me. He came into our lives when I was 10. So he's really seen me grow and shape. Oh my goodness. He tells stories about the old days, and I'm like, shh, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody that, So he's seen me grow. So he knows me from then, and he's watched my progression. So there's a couple people that really know me, and the rest of them just speculate based on what they think. And they're usually wrong, because you can't really know an Aquarius's motivations based on other people. Aquarius are very eccentric. We're very different. We think differently. We think outside the box. So somebody else's motivation for doing something might have nothing to do with why I did it. You may think I did it for one reason and I did it for another reason. I remember one time, and I'll let you guys, I'm gonna do the comments, I'm gonna let you go. But I remember one time this woman, I blocked this woman on Facebook because she was posting very nasty, derogatory things on her page. And I just didn't want to come to my page and see that every day. She was every day there was a problem. Every day she was bitching about somebody. She was complaining about a family member. She never had anything good to say. And it was either sad or angry every day. So I unfriended her. I don't think I blocked her. I think I unfriended her. Yeah, that's what it was. I unfriended her. And then she came in my inbox and cussed me out for unfriending her. So I didn't respond. I just blocked her. Then she had another friend inbox me and ask me, why did I unfriend and block her? I was like, what the hell? Then she said, I forgot what answer I gave, but I was very vague. And basically I said something to the effect of none of her business. Basically to the friend, like it's none of the friend's business. And the other one already know. She can play like she don't know, but she know. So she said, okay, well, I'm just going to tell her that it was because somebody was talking about her. And I was like, first of all, if somebody was talking about her to me, I would not unfriend her. I don't even know, like hearsay. I'm not going to unfriend her over hearsay. But this person, her friend, decided that that was the reason. And I said, you can tell her whatever you want to tell her. I don't care what you tell her. Don't inbox me no more. And I went about my business. But the point of the matter is that she assumed that my motivation has something to do with an external force. She didn't realize I just don't like her. I just don't like your friend. Your friend is vulgar and I just don't like her. And I friended her on Facebook. She sent me a friend request and I think we were in a group together. And she sent me a friend request and every time I went on her page, I was just repulsed. So I unfriended her. So that has nothing to do with nobody talking about her or saying something about her, but she assumed this friend of hers, because I'm not even sure, it could have just been her under a different screen name, just assumed that it was because somebody was talking about her. And it was like, nah, that's not a motivation that would be one of mine. So just because somebody else might do something doesn't mean an Aquarius would do it. So when you say nobody truly knows an Aquarius, I'm going to say few people truly know an Aquarius. And everybody else is on a need to know basis. You don't need to be all up in my business. You know what you know, and that's all you need to know. So that's my answer to it. And I think a lot of Aquarius says something similar, if not worse. I think some Aquarius straight up just was like, mind your business. All right, now let's take a look at my favorite comments. My first favorite comment came from Katie Franklin. And Katie said, I just wanted to thank you for your videos. They helped me so much. I have been in love with my best friend who is an Aquarius. And he finally told me that he loves me too. And we're together. If it hadn't been for your videos, I don't think it would have happened like it did. Thanks again. Katie, that is cool. That's really cool. And I wish you and your Aquarius all the happiness in the world, girl. We need all the happiness we can get right now. So I hope you guys are ecstatically happy. I'm so happy to hear that. Then Divine Rasta, I love her name. She said, I open up. She's an Aquarius, and I talked about Aquarius opening up. And she said, I open up when I am comfortable with the person, which is my world. When I open up when I'm comfortable with the person being in my world. It's very slim picking, but I don't feel bad about it at all. This is exactly what I was just saying about when an Aquarius trusts you. She's saying that in her case, that's when she feels comfortable. So when she feels comfortable opening up, she will. And that could take however long it takes. So if that's not acceptable to you, you don't need to be with a person like that. That's the bottom line. And she said, I don't feel bad about it at all. You shouldn't feel bad about it. Why should you feel bad about not feeling comfortable enough to open up? If you don't feel comfortable, you don't feel comfortable. That's the bottom line. And it's up to you to figure out why that is and to work your way through it. Now, if it's because the other person is untrustworthy, because remember, you could not feel comfortable because the other person is not trustworthy. It's not just like, oh, something's wrong with you. You could be getting a message from your intuition not to trust them. Or it could just be you and you're just not comfortable, you're just not ready yet. Either way, that's okay. So you shouldn't feel bad about it. That's fine. All right, guys, it's time for me to get going. So if you would like to get a reading done, please email me and I will give you an appointment. Come back soon. I have a lot more to say. And please stay safe. During these times, a lot of people are going through a lot of things. So stay safe, okay? See you later.